Hey guys, look at all these beans. I keep pulling them. They keep making them. So I've never grown the cafe au lait, and that's the second flower it's put out, and it's really pretty. And I love this lemon mint showing through. Look at all these beans. I just picked like, I don't know, 4 days ago. I love this. This is my favorite dahlia. I'm really glad it came back. This is just remarkable. Guys, what do you want? Look, I cannot get rid of that dewberry. We've dug it up so many times. Anyway, are you taking a dust bath, ma'am? I'm not trying to scare you. I'm sorry. So the bullseye rose, getting a little bit of powdery mildew I can see on it. I haven't been out to do the blackberries in a hot minute, so I'm sure the birds have really done a number on them. But anyway, let's see here. Ooh, something on my hair. Alright, let's get in here and go look at the perennial garden. I know they look a little spent, but I love those hot cocoa roses. I think that's called hot cocoa. It could be hot chocolate, but I think it's hot cocoa. Maybe it's hot chocolate. I don't know, guys. Oh, hold on while I get in here. Hey, y'all can't come in. Y'all are destructive. Cannot let you guys in. So sorry. Okay. So this guy, right, the fruity petals rose is definitely climbing. Happy about that. These are kind of just volunteer zinnias from last year. They're all pretty much pink, it looks like. So hold on. Okay. And I'm not sorry about it. This Greggy sage has put on flowers. It's about to put on another flush. And these are some Celine, I think. That rosenweed, really pretty. So the jellyvine's not putting on as much growth as it usually does this year, and it may be because we didn't like trim it down like we normally do. We'll just have to see. I can see some weeds I need to get down there. I did finally put in the soaker hose. I got a little wire here just to keep this guy out of the path, right? Dude, these zinnias are so pretty. I am probably going to pull those though, because I do want to keep these like pastel colored. So I'm probably going to yank that zinnia. Cannot stop putting on seeds. Honestly, there's pest pressure, but the ground cherries, the native ground cherries I put back there are actually looking pretty good. Look at how tall my tree color is getting. I'm pretty excited about that, to be honest. The longevity spinach is looking good. I don't know. That sweet tea vine is rough. Look at you. Look at you, overachiever. Overachiever. The Okinawan spinach there, looking good. Love to see the columbines putting on seed heads, that native columbine. I am not going to complain if it spreads. That's going to be great. And all of this looks like things I put in. I can see some spider webs. I do need to come in here. I could see some weeds I need to get, but for the most part, you know, I'm pretty happy. My bee balm looks really pitiful. Look at that. Wow, that looks rough. I don't know what happened to that. But, I mean, it's not the end of the world. I'm pretty happy. The rhubarb had like really floppy stems, and now it's getting kind of stiffer stems. So I'm really hoping it makes it through the summer, but we are not even remotely close to the hottest part of the year. So that may be a dream, right? A fanciful dream. So the seed heads on the self-heal look kind of ugly and brown. I'm probably going to cut those off, and it probably will flower again, would be my guess. We definitely still have the creeping cucumbers. They're just not doing anything. This is some new growth on the pea vine, a native pea vine. I'm really surprised about what's going on with the mbumbo beans. They always are very tall, and these are just not growing any taller. So yeah, there's a struggle. Look at that. That's what is that? The another ground cherry. The color is bad. We'll do the hose off the rabbit poo and try and fertilize that maybe this weekend. I definitely got to go get some more beans. Like, so much beans to harvest. And I'm not complaining. I love canned green beans. It's one of my favorite things to eat. But we've got so many cans already. And look at these. Wow. So these get a lot thicker and kind of more standard looking than the Carmenot beans. whatever kind of bean this is, Cassie's purple pole. So I'm gonna harvest a couple, see if they have strings, see if they taste good, but I'll probably leave like this one on for sure. Maybe this one too, just because they're kind of far gone anyway. And if I want replacement seeds, I'm gonna need to leave some of those on there. So yeah, okay. I'm just kind of looking at some of the things I planted. Clearly, I did not get out here and cut down all the flowers off of these. Arugula, I need to. I kind of think I'm gonna trim those side branches on my pear too. They're just getting really woolly. But a lot of growth along the edge here, which I'm pretty excited about. And that ground cherry, you can barely see it, but that one right there, that one's not dead, so I'm happy about that. I see some weeds. Dahlia is kind of putting on growth, but it's pretty shady. Did get some rain yesterday. These guys are going to put on their seeds heads and just peter out, which is fine because, like I said, we've got this canna lily coming up just fine, and the dahlia is out front behind this thing coming out too, so that's good. I like that the color has evened out on the gummy berries. And let's see, all of the blueberries I put out here look good. That could look better. That pomegranate could look better. I see some loofahs in just the yard. Those might climb up here. Yeah, I like this pear a lot. I don't like the structure of it, and I think it's being like supported on one side by these asparagus and not on this side. So I'm just gonna see what I can do about the limbs. But yeah, pretty disappointed about the umbumbo beans. And I'm actively trying to think what can take the heat this summer that I could grow here. And I might put some American groundnut here. I've got a pot of it, and it takes off pretty quickly. But this is usually covered. You know what, guys? Actually, there is a loofah right there. I'm going to try and get that to come over this way. And I might just plant some loofah seeds here and have those going. I'm going to yank this before I forget, because I will forget. And I don't want your seed heads in my seeds. But looking out the sage, put on some growth. That's put on growth. This is, well, it could look better, but it's not terrible. That's okay. Yeah, so happy so far with the perennial garden. All right, we'll look at the vegetables here in a sec.